All right. So it's, what is it, Sunday? Yeah,
Sunday.
We're out trying to get a building built from some recycled material for our sheep.
Yes, it's a recycled crap around the barn build.
But it'll be good because it'll use up some things that we really had no idea what else to use them for. So hopefully this goes
You don't even know
together.
what they are.
No, I don't know what they are either. But
They were here when we got here.
most of the material, most of the structure is going to be built out of that sort of
So what are we building?
stuff. We're building a sheep building. A small sheep barn, about 8 by 12.
They've got to get out of the big barn.
Yep, that'll allow us to hopefully by tonight, whether the roof is done or not, we'll be able to sort them into the breeding groups.
Yes, because we're only like a month and a half late.
Well, we still have time.
June babies.
Yeah, they'll be late lambs again, but
Yeah.
last year of this. So on that note, it's what is it, -3?
Yep, but it's
Celsius?
not wet. Not wet today.
No, it's dry and it's not too windy and it's actually pretty decent. So we're going to get started.
These are the thingies. We like to use technical jargon. We're not sure what they are. They may have been a subfloor at some point or something, but they really aren't built for any sort of weight to be on them, so we're not exactly sure. I'm going to back into the fence.
We're going to use them as a wall.
We're using them as walls. Kind of similar idea to a pallet barn.
They're basically 4 feet by 4 feet square. So
Yeah.
we're going to.
And they've already got good plywood on the outside.
So we're going to put a heavy.
So we're going to do a heavy wall on the inside and a brace and then a roof on.
And then a roof on it.
So we have in total how many of those?
5, 6, 7.
7 of them. So 3 across the back, 2 each side. Putting it into perspective here where we are establishing things. There's the channel to the back. And there's the garden and the path to the barn. So the plan is to make a wintering pen. Yes, we're making a wintering pen in the middle of December. This is just nuts. But we're going to put an 8 by 12 building there. We have our 4 by 4 weird boxes that came with the property. You can see we got all 7 laid out here, so we're just going to get them screwed together. We also found, to salvage on the property, these great trusses.
3 of them, so this should.
3 of them.
Well.
So, and they do span the 12 feet. So I think that's going to work excellent and be a great use of odds and sod material. So now up for discussion is just how important leveling this is going to be. It's pretty darn close, but we do have a dip right down here.
I think on the front we'll fill it.
Which is going to, yeah.
That'll be enough.
And then our wall is going to come out there, which should hopefully miss our little hole. And fingers crossed, it'll also work perfectly. Let's get going. Is it still going to work for you to get a board up in there? It'll still work for you to put a board in there after we put this up?
Eventually, yeah. It's just, all you have to do is just hold it. Okay? But I'll take the. Only been a few minutes and we've got our 2 side pieces, 2 of our backs. So we need a 3rd back one and then figure out where our other side comes and then we build the front. And this is going together really, really quickly, which is awesome. Oh, that's no problem.
It's on the garden tie.
Oh, okay.
But the garden tie's still got to come in more to be like the other
But it's not as high. So, but we're going to do that after, right?
So if you step on yours, hopefully it'll
All right, so a little bit of an update. I don't know really how long we've been at this, not very long, but we have 3 walls up. They're in place, so that's good. And what we're going to do next is take the trusses that we have and kind of get them sitting there, and then we'll kind of figure out building the front wall. So we're going to go back today. All we're going to do is kind of get it up, get the exterior, and then we'll come back and hopefully get the roof finished tomorrow, so that you know, we can come back and finish the interior later. We are going to put a sort of a double wall in here just because it lasts longer. Not that it really needs to be insulated or anything, but on that note, going to keep going.
So this is where we are at. Almost there. We got another rafter to put up.
Front one.
Yeah, front one's up there yet. But it's actually a lot bigger than we thought. I mean, that ladder in the middle is a 6-foot ladder, right?
Yeah,
so you can walk in there no problem, which is excellent for cleaning out and all that sort of stuff. We did not anticipate it being this high, but that works out great. So we'll be getting this on there, and then, well, I guess making our decision on whether we are plywooding or just going tin right on top. But it is coming together really well. Not bad for a couple hours, eh, Chris?
Not bad at all.
No. Can't go wrong with this. The sheep are going to have a nice little cozy spot by the end of tomorrow.
It's getting late and we got to do chores, but for day one, for, I don't know, maybe tops 3 hours, probably not that long. We've gotten this far. We've got the walls, 3 walls up, the rafters on, and we started with the, we're going to use 2x4s to, hopefully we're putting tin on this, so we're going to use 2x4s kind of as a strapping just to give it some extra strength. So tomorrow we need to figure out the front wall and definitely see if we can figure out the tin. Not bad for a couple hours work. So on that note, I'm going to I hear sheep that want food. So on that note, going to go do chores and come back to this tomorrow.